Conscious Capitalist podcast. I'll be sharing ways to increase your profitability and operational efficiency while improving your company culture, whether your employees are all remote or in person. I'm a best-selling author, speaker, and a profit coach. And today I want to talk about something called random acts of gratitude. So we've been talking a lot in this holiday season about Thanksgiving in America, and here in Australia, I always have a Thanksgiving party if I'm in town. And it's really all about gratitude. Gary Vaynerchuk in 2011 wrote a book called The Thank You Economy. And in that book, he talks about how he would call customers randomly and just thank them. And at that time, I was still working very closely with Gary as a broker, a wine broker, and he was my largest customer. So I know very much firsthand how he operated his business and how he grew his business from a $5 million business to $50 million in the wine industry, which is no small feat, let me just tell you. So when he first was talking to me and I was talking to his employees about this new thing they were doing, calling up customers and thanking them, my brain first went into the gear of saying, oh, that's great. Then when you got them on the phone, you can call them and sell them something else. And they're like, no, 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 we're just calling them and thanking them and then we hang up. And I was like, really? At first, it just felt like that just seems like kind of a waste. Like you got them on the phone, you might as well sell them something. And then I realized that the entire point of the exercise is not an upsell. It's not the thank you page that leads to another sale or another upsell. It's just showing gratitude, which is a much higher level of impact than most people realize. Because it's not as I see it, I get in my inbox a million times over some random, even nicely worded message saying, thank you, here, buy my stuff. And that's not what real gratitude is. That's not in its most sincere form. So I want to look at ways that you can help bring random acts of gratitude into your business, because it's not about some theoretical concept. It's about applying it for real, using your highest, greatest integrity, your consciousness, to be grateful for what you have received and how you have been able to grow your business. And if you've been able to hold or grow your business at all over the past few decades, you've had to depend on others. You've had to depend on your customers, on your employees, and on your investors and shareholders or your vendors. Okay, so those are the three big tips. Now we're going to look at how can you express gratitude, and I like to call it random acts of gratitude, because if you start doing it every single time people employ it, then it's just something they feel is owed to them. When it's random and it's a surprise, it's a beautiful surprise. So I want you to think of a few people in your organization who work for you. What would make them say, wow, and really feel appreciated? Because that is what gratitude is all about. It's about showing your appreciation and thanking them for the work that they do. So think of some of your key employees and how you can show your appreciation for them. And meaningful words are so important. Most employees, one of their biggest gripes is not how they're being paid. It's they're not feeling appreciated. They're feeling undervalued. And that value can often come in a more emotional sense, that they feel that their work has meaning for you. They're working for you. They want their job to have meaning, that they're feeling appreciated. So figure out 3 ways you can help your employees feel appreciated. The second concept is, how can you help your customers feel appreciated? Could you make some phone calls or send a quick text to your key, best, most powerful, beautiful customers, but giving them a heartfelt thank you and not leading into a sale as you're calling them? So please make it personal, because business is personal. People do business together. They were not just random Amazon bots walking around. We are people who talk to other people, who do business with other people. So figure out how a few ways you can make some phone calls, or you can get your team also making phone calls, thanking your key customers. And the third way of bringing the random acts of gratitude into your business is your investors or your vendors if you don't have other investors. You need them. They need you. Everybody works together to make the business successful. And that's when it's the most powerful. That's when that synergy equals more than the sum of its parts. So think about ways that you can reward. Maybe it's a special dinner. Maybe it's having someone over just to thank you for participating. Maybe it's looking at your vendors who are bringing you the best deals and thanking them with, again, not expecting anything in return, because that is what true gratitude is. So it's sending out your appreciation without expecting anything in return. I'd love to hear how you can apply this to your business, because I can guarantee you this is really significant, and it's not about another Black Friday sale or Cyber Monday. It's about showing true appreciation for those who surround you and have helped make you successful. So thanks for listening. You can reach me here or on LinkedIn at Barbara Longue, Longue, and send me a message that you heard me on this podcast. You can also reach out for me at newconsciouscapitalist.com and download the New Conscious Capitalist Blueprint to help you grow your business right now and get ready for the next uptick. So have a great day. I hope you're all doing awesome.